Okay, guys. So this is going to be a kind of a three-part review for you. Real quick, subscribers to my channel might know a few months ago I did a one of my first videos actually. And I was reviewing the backpack from Hill People Gear, and it's a rather simple pack. A lot of people call it a bucket pack. It doesn't have a lot of zippers and molly and pockets and clips and stuff that can break. It's pretty much one big compartment. It's roughly 2,000 cubic inches, 30 liters. It's made out of 500 denier nylon, compression straps, and I love that pack. A lot of people don't because it doesn't have a lot of bling to it, and some people might not, or they might say you're not getting a lot for your money because you're not getting molly and pockets and everything. But I liked it because for a backpack that size with that type of durability, it's really lightweight. It's about around two pounds or 2.5 pounds, bare, naked without anything in it. So that size backpack with made with those materials, it's a really good deal. So I like that company so much. Again, that's Hill People Gear. They're out of Colorado, and I liked that product so much that I decided, I'll buy a few other products from them and just see how they are. So what we have here is two of the bottle holsters or holders and the medium general purpose pouch. Underneath, and what they're connected to, is the prairie belt. So I'll just break this out into a few sections. Going to talk about these. I'll then talk about the belt, and then lastly I'll talk about the general purpose pouch. So what you have here is they're identical, so I'll just talk about one. Talk about this one over here. Pretty much all it is a canteen pouch or a bottle pouch, whatever you want to call it. And just like a lot of their gear, it gets the job done. At the same time, it's simple. So first off, you have this elastic with a adjustable toggle. Now, I'm just saying it how it is. One small sort of drawback I found is with taller bottles, it's rather hard to actuate. But my thinking is they designed it that way because elastic stretches out over time, so eventually it will kind of break in. But when it's secure, the bottle can twist, but it's pretty tight in there. So if you're going and constantly drinking out of this, you don't even need that on. It has pretty good retention, perfect amount of retention. It's not hard to get out, but at the same time, it's not all loosey-goosey. I doubt the canteen would fall out unless you flip upside down. But if you have the top elastic band on, it's bulletproof. So, the one I bought is designed to fit the 27-ounce clean canteen and similar sized bottles. Bottles with roughly a 3-inch diameter, 3 to maybe 3 1/4. Let's say right now, 32-ounce Nalgene's do not fit in this. The 40-ounce clean canteens that are quite common don't fit in this. It's not an advantage or disadvantage. I'm just putting it out there. But I actually prefer the 27-ounce over the 40-ounce because a lot of people don't know this, but this actually holds if you fill it to the brim, it holds about 31 to 32 ounces, which if you're using water purification tabs and whatnot, that's what they're designed for. The 40-ounce clean canteen, is 8 ounces over, and it actually holds 45 ounces. So it holds 13 ounces over, I guess, 1 quart. So this isn't a review on the clean canteen. Might pump one of those out in the near future. So with the bottle out, it's quite simple. It's reasonably padded. It feels like maybe a 1/4 inch foam going around the perimeter. And that does a few things. Number one, it protects the bottle from bumps and whatnot, because sometimes, well, these ones are pretty durable, but sometimes the thinner aluminum walled water bottles can dent quite easy. So it adds some shock absorbance and some protection for your bottle. What it also does is it insulates. It's like a koozie. So the top of your bottle is still exposed, uninsulated, but at least this whole portion here is at least slightly insulated, and it does keep your water a little bit cooler than having it, not insulated. So I'll get the bottle out of the way. One thing I want to say, I love their patch, and they seem to add it to each piece of their gear, which makes sense. I like it. And how it's fastened is, I believe, I'm not going to take it apart, but back here they're called G-hooks, maybe, or 3-bar slider hooks, I think. And pretty much you thread this, you flip to install, you flip this up, and you thread both of them. There's 2, one on the other side, down, and you kind of, fasten it. It's quite easy. And then you flip the holster down in the position it is now, and you use these clips. And again, I don't know what these clips are called, but they feel kind of the same material as like a tech lock. They're quite durable. On their site, they do, well, with the holster, they send 1 extra, so 3 total. And on their website, under the installation, they do say to be careful fastening these, because the only time they've seen them break is when they're open and you're trying to thread it through the molly. I thought I would have some difficulty, but threading it through is really easy. The tricky part is opening it, and I don't know if I'm doing it right, but you have to like put back pressure here, and it unclips eventually. It does take some effort. I wouldn't recommend using like flat tip screwdrivers or multi-tools or anything trying to get those, because that would probably snap it. But so far they've been really durable. Yeah, just a quality product. And again, each one of these pouches weigh about 2.5 ounces. So when it comes to pouches, especially on backpacks, especially if you're concerned you don't want to add tons of unnecessary weight, 2.5 ounces for a molly pouch is actually very good.